The new LEGO Batman 2024 sets have been revealed, and I'm going to give my thoughts on them. The first set is the Batcave with Batman, Batgirl, and the Joker, and this is your standard 4+ set. I'm a little disappointed that this one isn't based on the animated series, and we get no new figures for this. And being a 4+ set, the builds aren't that interesting and are very basic, but it's still alright for what it is. The second set is the Batman Mech armor, and I'm actually surprised it took them this long to make a mech like this for Batman. But like all the other mech armor sets, I don't care for this. I have a little more interest in it than the other mechs just because it's Batman, but the build doesn't really do anything more interesting. The third set is the Batman construction figure and the Batpod bike. It's weird to get another one of these so soon after the Keaton version, but I like the differences here being based on the Dark Knight suit, and I might like the design of this one more. But the logo on the chest doesn't look great because of the gap in the middle. It also comes with the Batpod, which is a nice inclusion that also makes it different. We still haven't gotten a Batpod build that fits a minifigure, but I don't care too much. I like this set a little more than the mech, but it's still not my preferred type of set. The fourth set is Batman with the Batmobile versus Harley Quinn and Mr. Freeze. For the minifigures, there is Batman, which I like. I think the cowl works better on this than it did for the Keaton Batman figures, and it has a new hard cape piece that I'm fine with. Then there is Harley Quinn, which is probably my favorite minifigure in all of these sets, and one of my new favorite Harley figures. And then there's a Mr. Freeze figure that I don't like that much. I'm gonna be honest, and I know I'm probably gonna get hate for this, but I never liked the animated series Batmobile that much. I think maybe it's because it looks a little too flat to me. I also only watched the show recently, so it's not something I grew up on. But the build for this doesn't look bad, and it's great to actually get a set for this. The blue color is definitely interesting. I don't mind it makes it more unique even though it isn't perfect. The stud shooters do stick out a lot, but they are easily removable, so it's not an issue. And I will admit I like this Batmobile a little more after watching the show, so this is definitely one of the best sets of the wave, even though that's not saying much. The fifth and final set is Batman the Animated Series Gotham City. This was revealed a while ago and already released, but I wanted to wait for these other sets before I gave my thoughts on this. I usually don't like big expensive sets like this as much, but this might be my favorite of these sets. The skyline just looks beautiful with the iconic red sky, detailed micro buildings, and a lot of cool references to the show. The minifigures are also good. Like I said, I like Batman and especially Harley Quinn. Joker's alright, I like the dark green hair for him, and Catwoman is my least favorite of these four. Even though this set does look good and is a great display, it still doesn't interest me too much. So those were my thoughts on the new 2024 LEGO Batman sets. I don't know if I'm gonna get any of these, maybe the Batmobile, but these sets don't really do much for me, even though it is nice to get animated series sets. I still really hope they step it up and give us more for the theme next year, but I know they probably won't. But anyway, that's all I have to say. See you next time. Goodbye.